everyone, this is Fiona, Persian medium. I am Power. And sorry if I was late because it sounds to be that internet is not really working very well and I don't know why, but this is what you are guys seeing right now, maybe blurry, but I'm still here. So, and today I have actually a very good, beautiful surprise. I want to introduce Angel Channel number 888. Hello, Angel Channel 888. How are you doing?
I'm wonderful, my love, doing wonderful. How about you?
I'm doing very well. It's actually very sunny here. And how about you? Can you tell me?
It was sunny out here as well. It's finally warming up. It took a while. Seemed like summer up here in Ohio area took longer than it is supposed to, but it's finally hitting up in the 70s, which is very nice for us.
Wow. So it's time to get out and trying to get tan, huh?
Right. And this month of June is that perfect energy. It's getting a lot lighter, and I know you know that as well, so that's good for everybody.
Exactly. And that is exactly what I always tell to my students and my clients. Like, when you are guys feeling lost and tired and not kind of feeling okay, just get out and go to the ocean or go to the ocean side. Maybe do something that has nothing to do with your home and your workplace, and make everything to kind of feel a little bit different but more energetic. So another is the sun, and also the good news, as I can always tell my students, about water, ocean, sun, and it's just going to be fun. So Angel, can you tell me a little bit about yourself and see exactly what you're up to and what is going on, and a little bit about yourself? And I know that you do a YouTube channel and people talk some some not knowing where to go. I read about your beautiful, like how you helping those youth.
Right. You're cutting out again a lot, love. I missed a lot of what you were saying, but I think you were asking about just a lot of what I do, connecting with the angels and guides, and really with channeling, all messages will always come through in a way to guide you and lead you onto that best path. I mostly stick to working with just the archangels, just because their energy is the lightest and of that higher vibration. And when we feel that lighter vibration, we feel much more secure and guided, and we're able to see and hear what we need to know. And so I also like to invite in oftentimes the ascended masters when people ask to work with me, because they also will always be looking out for you, whether you're aware or not. So I like to always share that with my clients, is that, when you feel lost, when you feel that there is no direction, truly every problem has that solution. There's always some way out to get to a better space and place, but it's about listening, and it's about following that guidance that they give, and truly they can work magic in your life, is what I always tell people as well. You just have to allow it, open yourself up to it. It doesn't matter what religion you are, what church you go to. It's just about inviting it in. Everyone has a guardian angel, and everyone has these guardian guides that are always available. And you just have to ask for that assistance, and it will always come through, no matter what. You'll always get answers in some way. And things, no matter how bad they seem, can always improve. Because they have the ability to see far out, they have the ability to see what is just immediately around you, and sometimes it's a matter of just maybe turning right instead of turning left can completely change your life.
Correct, and that is exactly what we are talking about with energies and moving energies, which is I really agree with you, and yeah, that is exactly what I'm doing. Sometimes I'm telling actually my clients, oh, like you just like dancing today. Like, what do you mean dancing? Yeah, just like, have some music on and just like move your body and, trying to hold your emotion body and trying to make yourself to feel somebody else today.
Right. And there's no such thing as stuck. I know you know that too, because everything is this energy and all you have to do is move, right? Just do one thing that is different, and where you thought you were stuck, you really are not stuck anymore.
Exactly.
There's always a solution. It's something that everyone should always have in their subconscious on that back burner, is that there's always a solution. There's always a positivity that can come from any situation that you're in.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. And Angel, I heard about that we have a lots of energies of angels, aliens, connection to some of those, like a very strange but very kind of like strong connection to some of those beliefs that we have. And people ask me, are you believing in aliens? Are you believing that angels is around you? Are you believing that they are trying to helping us in any or kind of directions? So what is your suggestion, and how did you feel yourself when it comes to aliens, when it comes to angels, when it comes to the unknown power, unknown energies, unknown things? Like, how can you explain the energies around? How can we figure between aliens energies, and how we can figure in between aliens and kind of angel energies, like how we can make it different in between?
Right. Well, I most certainly think that all these energies do exist, and your way of connection with them is basically who you choose to connect with. Some people, maybe perhaps choose to connect with aliens per se rather than an angel or archangel. Their energies are very different. If you really think about it, we all came from this different space and place. When people say things like, oh, my star seed is this or that, well, we all came from some kind of molecule, some kind of energy form, and we chose to be placed in this energy form onto Earth. At another time in your life, you'll get recycled essentially back out there into nature, and you could come back and you could be what is considered alien or foreign to somebody else, in a different lifetime. And
it doesn't actually matter what you are really believing. It's all that matter that you believe in the sign of very strange but kind of strong energies around that trying to changing and challenging your life through to the better, because you need to indeed had someone or somebody or something to holding to feel that start and always having your back and trying to push you to your goal. Okay, now actually we have a caller and we would love to introduce Angel to Dylan. How are you doing, Dylan? How's it going from Kansas, USA? How are you?
Pretty good.
Awesome, honey. Give me your date of birth and also talk a little bit louder to her better. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, not a problem. 5/21/94.
Okay, awesome, honey. So I just want to know exactly what you want to know of your moment, and I have Angel video.
Well, right now, I'm just trying to connect to a loved one that has passed.
Okay. Tell me about the person that passed away, and when was that this loved one that passed away, please?
It would be my grandfather, Charles Hershey, and he was a very close friend of mine. And he passed away a couple months ago, around the 1st of, I believe it was February.
Okay. Oh, wow. Well, there is actually a very good feelings and good connection that I'm receiving right now from him. The first message is about that it sounds to be that worried about a man, a young man, maybe around the age of 23 to 35, 23 to 35. It sounds to be that there is worriness and there is concern there. And he's in a good place because I can see him around 2 or 3 people, which come from actually his family. Also, I can feel and sense him that he's trying to tell you that there is no pain to gain, and I'm pain-free. Everything looks really good. He's showing me about the left side of the body, and also trying to tell about the back pain. So whatsoever it caused, the death, and whatsoever it happened, it sounds to be that it was through the heart, and then back pain that he's now telling me that there is no back pain anymore, so fine. He's also showing me a big box of a lot of toys, and it sounds to me that it's not like a toys as kids, using. It's kind of like smiling and telling me this is my toys because those are my toys. I love to do something cars and like it's like just trying to show the energies of fixing, breaking. That was my stuff, big bikes, and not even organized. And then telling you about some food, something that you want to do, or you want to do something which may gonna happen to July and August. So if anything is gonna happen,
I'm
that
sorry, you cut out at the end.
Yeah, so that is exactly what I feel about. If July and August is going to be your month to do something very specific and very special, that's what he wanted you to do that because it sounds some big changes starting to happen around the beginning of August, end of July. Okay? And again, he's showing me about big box of a lot of a lot of toy, but it's not for kids. Again, he's just smiling and telling me it's not for kids. It's my toys. It's just what I did with them. What he did for living? Do you know what type of job he had? What type of like a habit he has?
He was a mechanic for most of his life. He had a very big heart for cars and stuff like that.
Yes, that is exactly what he said now, and I'm happy for that. Thank you. So yeah, I think that he's showing me the cars. He's showing me actually, and he's showing me how inside is unorganized, and also oil in the hand like that. It was good. Okay, he's present. He's here. He's present, and you can ask him any question. Wow. What do you want to ask him right now? Go for it. He's with you right now. He's with me right now. Just tell me what you want to know. He's just telling you go for something that you have to do on August. What is exactly your plan, my dear? What are you going to do in August?
Well, I've been wanting to follow his passion, which since I was a really young kid, I always followed him around his muscle car. He's got a really nice El Camino that we still have in the family, and used to build cars with him. And probably would be to pursue the mechanic dream that I've always wanted to do.
Exactly. That is exactly what he wanted you to do. So, and that's why he showed you the big box of his toys. So you have to have that box of toys that he used to repair, to create, to fix, and to, I'm just happy. Okay, you're good. I'm beyond happy that you've been connected to him so badly, and it was so awesome. I'm really happy for that. And but he's in a good place. He's not having any pain. He's good. The place, as I can really feel and sense them right now, he's showing me again some ocean view. He's showing me about the big fish. It could be that like a it's like a dishes. It's like cooking, going to the restaurant. It was about the fish. It's something about that.
Yep.
And then showing me about the ocean. Wow, what is that?
That was really on point.
Tell me, because I want to tell him that I understand him. I don't want him because he has some sort of mood. It's like, you didn't understand again? Oh yeah, I did. So now tell me, what was it like? What is exactly means by the big fish and like dishes, the restaurant, and the ocean view?
Well, when he was younger, he used to fish a lot with his parent in California, and they lived close to the ocean before before he started pursuing his mechanic passion. And once that happened, he kind of bounced around all over the states and ended up into Missouri and married his wife. And he's always had a passion of fish, and he loves to eat fish. Any restaurant we've ever went to, it's always fish.
Good job. Good job. You know, he loves you so much because the way that he's connecting to me, it kind of very funny because, you know, he has kind of like a sense of humor and just like, you know, now, right, just like laughing, smiling and happy.
Yeah.
Are you married or do you have a girlfriend or do you have kids?
I have a wife and I have 2 kids.
Wow. Okay. So your second child, or better say your youngest one, it's going to be your youngest one. It sounds to be that the brain, the feeling of the connection through to creating things is just fantastic. So the youngest one, your youngest one is going to make you to feel so proud. The first one is the genius one, which I see that you are going to be like, wow. The first one, your first child, is going to really make you to feel wow. The second one is going to be more in the practical, fixing and handling, creating, and also love to have a fish and also kind of like getting close to the water. And that is exactly what I wanted you to do as a father. Just get close to them and do a lot of beautiful exercise with them, especially with the youngest one. It sounds to be that the youngest one has a lot of energy that has to get out, you know, get it out, get it out.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so I have Angel in my video as well. So Angel, do you have something to say? We have just 90 seconds. We don't have too much time.
Right. To just kind of add to that is that I really feel like with you, you know, you've been getting those inner pushes, like you came with these questions right today, but your guides are, you know, your angels are all around kind of already telling you to do that, which is why, you know, you've been wondering in your mind, like, should I ask this question? But in a way, it's like you are.
For more information about me and Angel, go to AvidAdvice.com. AvidAdvice.com. And right now we have 5 minutes free for us. Thank you and have a great one. Bye.